Hello, hello, and welcome in, friends. Welcome. We are going to be playing True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3 today, and hopefully we don't have any crazy technical glitches like we've had the past couple of streams. So I do apologize about that. I was trying a new setup that my streaming provider was offering, and it just either it's not working well with my computer. Hey, Shadow, welcome in. I was trying to respond to you yesterday about the stream being weird, but yeah, it just died halfway through. It said it was still running, but clearly it wasn't. And so I don't know what was going on. Either I've got something set up wrong when I'm trying to use that new option, or it's just buggy. I don't know what it is, but for now, I got tired of wrestling with it. So I just went back to my old setup that I was doing. So hopefully it will be fine and not buggy. The other issue I was having is there was like some kind of power glitch going through my system. And so my stream deck and stuff was just randomly blinking out, which affect, it's like my USB hub was randomly disconnecting midstream, which meant my camera went out, which messed up my VTube model, which was messing up my stream deck. There was just so much going on. It was painful, and I wanted to just go cry, die in a corner or something. I don't know. But anyways, so far things seem fine today. Hopefully we will just have a nice, chill puzzle solving game today, and we can relax and enjoy our day. I hope everyone's doing well. And so last time where we left off, all of my technical drama aside, we were working on a domino puzzle. I thought my internet died then, so I checked my system a few times. Right? Like, oh my gosh, it has been so painful. I don't know. I need a new computer. It's on my bucket list, but I probably won't be able to get a new computer until like next year around this time. Well, like February or March next year. But when I do, I'm going to get a really good one. Right now, I run on a laptop, and it's not technically a gaming laptop, but it generally works. So, but I want to upgrade to like an official, like true blue gaming setup. Oh man, the quality's messing up. Again, I think that I'm hoping I can fix the quality issue soonish. So I think what's happening is I think the Wi-Fi card in my laptop is not super strong. I've been doing some research online, and I have like a MSI laptop. So according to what I've been reading, the Wi-Fi card can be weak. So I'm going to see if getting like a Wi-Fi USB stick will help, because my router gets amazing internet. It's like 2 gigabits per second when I run the speed test on the router. So it's not my internet itself. It's just like my connection to it. And I'm like, yeah, at least it's not crashing, right? That's at least a relief. But yeah, so like the router is literally in the next room over. So it's not even like I'm halfway across the house. Like if I had x-ray vision, I could see it from where I'm sitting. So I think it just has something to do with this laptop. So I'm going to try and troubleshoot. And then of course, come New Year, it's going to be like my present to myself. I'm going to get a new gaming system so that we can have good quality stuff, but we'll just have to muscle through it until then. So bear with me. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. But anyways, so on True Fear, we left off with the domino puzzle. So let's go ahead and get in, because I feel like I'm going to need all my brain power for it, man. Okay, so what do we have? We have this domino puzzle. Okay, so this is a lot trickier than we thought. We looked at this a little last time, and we did realize there were some pieces that absolutely had to be in place. I think we looked here, and for example, this piece is probably the most static piece. So are there any other pieces that is this? Because these have to match. These gold pieces cannot be moved. So let me quickly look around the board and see if we have any that match, or if that one is 100% in the right place. We do have this one. I mean, it's literally the same piece, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm looking. So that definitely is in the right place. Now, these vertical pieces that are on junctions, they have to be those dual pieces because they have to match both sides. So I think both of these would be correct. So now we just kind of have to work backwards. What I think one thing we could do is look at the shortest junctions. So this is a pretty short junction. There's only 3 pieces involved. So we're going to have a shell piece that matches to something that matches to something here. So really these are the 3 variable pieces, I would say, because these are static. So we could, in theory, use this piece if we could find something to match here. I feel like the ones glowing already at the start are the ones you should probably leave alone. I think so too. They seem to be correct. Let's move on that theory and see if we can just match up ones here. So if we do that, we would need a T and a volcano. So do we have a piece that would match that? We have a T and a spiral. A T and a gateway. Oh, the gateway was the other piece we have very limited ones of. We have a T and a spiral. T and the curves. T and the menorah. I don't even know. I don't see a piece that would be other than, well, I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. The one piece I needed was literally already there. Okay, we're off to a wonderful start, guys. All right, let's try like being less silly. All right, let's just rotate some pieces and see how that works. All right. Okay, so we got a gateway piece here, a gateway piece here, a gateway piece here. Didn't I see a gateway somewhere else, or did I imagine it? I may have imagined it. So we only have these 3 gateway pieces, which I feel like is going to have to meet at the junction, right? So that probably means... Oh, wait, that's not the right piece. But no. Well, maybe. So I think these are the only 3 gateway pieces. Quick scan. Well, there's this, but that doesn't necessarily count. So this is the same piece. We could have the option of a T, but right now that's matching. And we could have the option of this piece. But again, right now this is matching. So I think we'll leave this alone for now. And we need to meet these 3 pieces here at this junction. So I know that messes this one up, but that's okay. We'll get that one fixed in a little bit. This is the main problem here. There's no piece that's a spiral and a gateway. So I feel like that can't actually be the junction we need it at. Maybe we need it at like this junction. We do have a volcano and a gateway piece, right? So maybe this is the junction where we need those pieces. And then this one over here. So we just need to, because this piece is a lot easier to come by, I feel like. I mean, we could even do something. Oh wait, that's not the right one. It's this piece. Well, that's the piece I don't want to move. We could do this one though. All right. So clearly this one can't be here though. Do we have another one? We do have another one of the wavy pieces, but that's connected to a gateway. Are there any more wavy pieces? I don't think we have any more wavy S pieces. Oops. Don't want to do that. So I think this one absolutely has to go here. Or at least it has to be associated with this gateway piece, right? So we still need a T piece for here. And then there's no way we're going to have a T and a T. Do we have another? We don't have another piece we can change. We only have T as an option or gateway as an option. So I think it's got to be T, which means I feel like this is going to not... I feel like this piece is wrong then. We need spiral and something else like that. Because we're not going to be able to get T and T. There's no TT piece. But we could possibly do... well, anything like this. We need this piece, the menorah, and a T. So like this. And then swap it. Okay, that could work. We just need to turn that one. All right. So we'll need a T piece here. Now this is a problem. We need a T piece here that matches to this. Unless this is wrong, but these kind of have to match. The only other option for this shape is, I mean, that's still the exact same piece. And I don't think there's any other options beside this gateway piece. So, I mean, this has to be the combination. Maybe it's not the location, but it seems to fit fairly well, which kind of makes me think maybe this piece. No, that piece has to be correct. There's no other pieces here that we could use. Because remember, this piece and this piece are literally the same piece. So this shape has to be this. Which means clearly this one has to be wrong. So we need something else here. What could we do though? Because this piece and this piece are the same. Right? Unless the gateway's over here, but that's still going to be a T piece. Yeah, it has to match here. This gateway kind of keeps me... Now, we don't have to have a gateway piece. We could do that. But if we did this piece here, we'd have a random gateway that we'd have nothing to do with. So that's why I kind of think the gateway needs to be on a three-way junction. Okay, so what other options do we have? Are there any other... That's a T and a spiral, which is the same as this. And if we turn this, that'll at least match that. But we've got this odd piece here. Now, I can't exactly swap this. I mean, I can match that, but then that throws this off. It's like so close, but not quite. Do we have any kind of piece that would be like spiral and menorah? I don't think we do. We have spirals and T's. I mean, there's that piece. That's literally the only piece. Let me see. But then we would need something here, which I don't know. I don't know that that helps us. Because we would need... This piece is unique. It's the same piece as this, so that doesn't help. Where else do we see it? There's nowhere else. It's literally just these three pieces. So I don't think that helps us as much as we hope it would. Let's see. Where was that? That was, which piece did we, oh, we traded it with that one. So let's think about this carefully. This needs to be a T piece. Do we have a T and a menorah anywhere? Let's look for that, because that could just be an impossible piece. It could be, we literally can't have that combination. Yeah, because I don't see that anywhere. Now, is there any other place where this symbol occurs? I think this is the only place where this occurs. And we can't move this one, so we know that piece has to be correct. Which means this one's going to have to be a menorah of some sort. Now, there is this. We could do that. We'll need to trade this one. We need something with a spiral. Okay, what if we trade that? Swap this. I didn't mean to swap that. Alright, and then we rotate this. Okay, so we have the volcano here. Swap these. Rotate that. Okay, so that fixes that area. Did we fix anything here? Almost. We're one symbol off. Ugh. I don't even know. How many of these little, like, volcano symbols do we even have? Let's see. One here. Where else? Do we really only just have... Let me look carefully. Do we really only just have two? No, there's one here. And that's where we had the gateway one. Is it possible we could reverse this? I don't know. We could try. I feel like we might mess it up a lot more. But let's see. If we kind of put the... No, it needs to be at a three-way junction. I keep forgetting. This needs to be a three-way junction. Maybe these two are backwards, though. Let's try this way. Okay. That's not necessarily going to work, but maybe we can find another piece. A T and anything else. Can we have a shell and a menorah? Do we have a shell and a menorah anywhere? We have it here. Can this help us? Well, that literally fixed all of that, but now we're messed up here. Okay, if we rotate that, that'll match that. Oh! We did it! Awesome. When you're one move away, man, dream catchers. Interesting. There's one that's missing stuff, it seems. So many dream catchers, I guess that it's appropriate. This one seems like it doesn't have all of the inner weavings. What's in the box? What a pretty sledgehammer head. Well, what a convenient coincidence. I happen to have a handle that would make the perfect sledgehammer. And you know what's even funnier? We actually needed a sledgehammer, I believe, for this wall. So how convenient. Very nice. All right, we did it, guys. I'm excited. What's through here? Oh, we're back here again. Well, okay. We're back here. Interesting. Now there's a note here. Progression. Dahlia said they're leaving soon. She's in full control. I can't find another case like this. Intervention plan. Listened to Elizabeth's tapes. Monstrous. Not just clinically, but I can use them. The poor audio quality works in my favor. No one would approve this, so I'll handle this myself. A nurse has a similar voice. Just a few sentences to edit. Observation saw her speaking with Jack, the janitor. A simpleton, but kind. Maybe there's hope. I'll put the plan on hold. For now. I know now none of this is real. I want to break it. I don't care what's outside. This has to end. What did he do to Mother's tapes? What did he change and why? I believe that he wanted to help, but how? Jack, I was wondering when he'll come into the picture. That's very mysterious. I wonder what the deal is. I know now that nothing is as it seems. Who was this? This was Heather. So, but was she a twin sister or was she us? I don't know. What do we need here? I wonder if I could break this safe open. They make it look so easy in movies. We have a stethoscope. Aha, follow the audio cues and alternate dial for each number. So we go right first usually, right? Let's see. We're listening. I wonder how far we gotta go. We're listening for a click, I assume. Okay, 14. Then we go left. What are we gonna get? All right, 74. Go back the other way. Okay, 1474, 42. Also, there's an interesting little drawing there. A bow? Interesting. This thing shoots arrows. Well, yeah, most bows would, I would imagine. And a swing. And what is this? Oh, wait. We remember seeing an organ before and having these cards, but we couldn't do anything with it. But that was like ages ago. I've always wanted one of those when I was a kid. I don't see any arrows, though. I don't think we have anything that could function as arrows yet. So we'll have to keep an eye out. I don't know what we would use a bow for either. There's plenty of water here, but the puddle isn't deep enough to scoop it up. I don't think we would want to use an oil can on it. I'm pretty sure we would need something. Can we soak it up? Okay. We have a wet blanket. What will we use that for? I couldn't say. We could go up there. What can we do here? Anything? I imagine it's still broken. I don't see anything we can interact with here. Well, what's this? An axe? I remember thinking that I won't have to repair this axe. Now I need to find a new handle. There's also a note. I gave you my most precious possession, an old family heirloom, and you broke it. Now I know you'll break my heart too. You don't care about me. One day you'll leave me to die and run off with your friends. And when you finally see they were just using you, it'll be too late, Mom. I'll fix it, I promise. I'll always be with you. I'll protect you. I remember now. Mother gave us a pendant. One day we came home and it was broken. She never forgave us. We felt so guilty. We'd wanted to prove that we'd always protect her, but now I think she broke it, and I know why. I'm sorry, Mother, your pain is no longer mine to carry. I'll always love you, but but won't owe you anything anymore. Interesting. Okay, so we're starting to wise up. We're not seeing Mother as like super innocent anymore in this whole kerfluffle. Is there anything else along all this debris? What do we got here? Breaking off the pipe? Okay. I don't know what we'll use that for, but I guess that was it. All right. And then that we need to find what was an axe. No, we need to find the bows for that. And then an axe handle for that. All right. Was that it? I believe so. Let's go ahead and head forward and see what we've got. Huh. Well then, I don't know what that was, but yeah. I don't think that was gonna go real well. What is this? Can we do anything here? Once the fridge is powered, I could probably freeze something here. I don't know what we would want to put in there. The wet blanket, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure which one it would matter for. Maybe it's not even either of those plugs. We'll just have to see. So maybe there's something that we'll need to come back for. Head back to the school. The temple. This whole world barely holds together, bound by the last roots. Only one flower remains. All right. Well, we have definitely been here before. What do we need there? Oil can? No, I feel like we probably need a gas can. The tank looks empty, but the generator seems to be in working order. So we'll need, yeah, a gas can. Okay. Is there anything else? Wait, what's this? A note? I used to laugh at people with their panic attacks. But here I am, pacing the streets at night, struggling to breathe. This is Charles Laudius. Okay, so were we wrong? Was I wrong? A child belongs with her mother. But what if that mother... I don't know. This Smith fellow seems confident. Arrogant, but he's a doctor, isn't he? We all testified. It felt right, but now... Elizabeth is screaming, Heather is crying. I never felt so powerless. Elizabeth is dead. Heather's in intensive care. No burns, but she almost died. What have we done? Is this our... Are we... Charles, it must have been hard. He could have just stood by, but he made a choice to intervene. That's what living is after all, making choices and bearing them, or take refuge in a fantasy. The burn, I wonder if that's in reference to, like, the mattress? No, but we had an interaction with Mother after the mattress incident, right? So maybe it's not that. Maybe I could pry the trunk open, but let's see if I can't find the keys first. All right, maybe they're inside the car, perhaps? I don't know. Maybe they're just around somewhere. I don't know. We'll look. We'll look around. Just keep in mind that we need to possibly come back here. I don't think there's anything else. The embers are still glowing hot. Can we use the wet blanket on them? Yeah, okay. Is it going to catch on fire because they're so hot? I don't know. All right. Can we knock it down? Aha. And, of course, more ravens. All right. Are we going to have to climb through there, I wonder? I'd rather not jump down there. I might need to come out again, hopefully. I mean, I don't think... Okay. I was going to say I don't think the swing will work, but apparently it will. All right. We're in the temple. It's similar but different to last time. I don't know. There's a different feel to it. There's an arrow. All right. Oh. If I tie a rope to the arrow, I could use it to pull something down. But I'll need a way to shoot it with enough force to make it stick. Okay. I don't know. Do we need zip ties? I'm not sure. But that's probably car keys. That would be my guess. There's a note here. Incident report. Jack burst into our session, broke my nose, screaming that I was torturing her. Blood everywhere, and Dahlia just sat there smiling. Outplayed by a child. Intervention, I'm going through with the plan. Hid the tapes in my office. Her paranoia should make her fixate on whatever I conceal. Breakthrough. Dahlia let me speak to Holly. She suspects nothing for now. A dangerous line to walk, but it might work. This might be our last session. They must meet. Current state, the patient is unresponsive. Good luck, Holly. I suppose this was the massacre? Who must we meet? What was Smith up to? So that really sounds like he's trying to make, like, that we have multiple personality disorder and that he's trying to make our personalities meet. That's kind of what it makes me think, just from reading that. So we need a sharp arrow. Can we use a sharpening stone? I don't know. Maybe we need something to put on it. I'm not sure. Maybe we just need to use it specifically. I guess not. Maybe there's something we need to sharpen first and then put it on the arrow. Possibly. All right. Well, is there anything else we can do in here? There must be. Well, let's go try the keys. There's some rope, okay, and a gas can. It's almost full. Nice. Is there anything else we need out of here? Doesn't seem like it. Well, let's see if we can add the gas to the generator. Let's look for a funnel first. Where would I find a funnel? Okay. A funnel, huh? Well, let's look around then. Maybe we can make something into a funnel. Like, that could be a possibility. There's nothing else in the trunk because we can't click on it anymore. Well, let's go back and see if we uncovered anything else. Or maybe we can find something for the arrows or something. Let's look here. Maybe there's something. Can we like zip tie this? I don't know. I don't even know what we would do here. I feel like whatever we do here, we haven't uncovered it yet. And so we can examine it, but we can't interact with it yet. That's my thinking with that. What else? We know where the arrow is, but we don't have anything for it yet. Is there anything we can pick up to go with it? I don't know. And we still don't have an axe handle. Will the pipe work? We could try it. Yes, okay. No way I could solder this, but maybe I could MacGyver something. What about zip ties? All right. The head looks like it could still be useful if I can clean up the rust and repair it. Will the oil can work? What about the sharpening stone? All right. Now we got an axe. What do we want to do with the axe? That is the question, though. That I'm not sure. Was there anything else here, or was it just the bow? I think it was just the bow. And I'm just going to check here to make sure that we don't need to use the axe here for some reason. I don't think so, but I believe here we just wanted to freeze something. And wait. Once the fridge is powered, I could probably freeze something here, but I don't know what we would want to freeze. So, wait, was there a paper there? There was a paper there. She's in a coma. They always tell us how we affect our students' lives, sometimes defining them. But this? I should have closed my mouth. I should have left her be. I shouldn't have trusted Smith. I shouldn't be teaching anymore. Ignore reality and live in a dream, or make choices and bear their weight. I hope Miss Olivia forgave herself and kept teaching. I hope one day I get to tell her that. Huh. Okay, so they're kind of like not necessarily agreeing with Christopher Smith. So that's interesting. I wonder exactly what... I'm guessing the therapy that he was trying to do to help her may have not been as helpful as they were hoping for, I guess. Like, it somehow put her in a coma? Put us in a coma? But obviously we woke up, we're here, unless this whole thing has been us in a coma. Maybe. We grew up in our mind. We're not actually grown up. All right. I don't think we need the axe on this, but okay, never mind. We do need the axe on that. If I attached a rope. Well, here you go. All right. Sure. I hate breaking things, but I think this bench is less useful to me than the wood it is made of. Okay. Well then. We got the wood. Nice. Well. Interesting. Okay. I'll need to light it. Well, we know how to do that. I feel like we've... Is this going to be the exact same thing from before? Maybe. I don't know. It looked like the fuel burned out a long time ago. Put the firewood in. Wood won't take fire. Maybe we need some gas. Okay. All right. Maybe we won't need the funnel now. All ready to be set on fire. Okay. Well, what are we supposed to do with this then? Oh. Oh, okay. That was to like that, and then we turned this to get the lights on. All right, I remember. Now we're back here. Well, let's go, before we go too far, let's go back to the bow and put the string here so that we've got that. Because that takes care of everything there. I suppose we can't do anything with this yet because we don't know which plug it is. We'll have to figure that out. All right. Can we put the gas in now? No. Okay, so we still need to find a funnel, but it's probably inside. All right. This definitely looks like a lock, but it has no keyhole, just the symbol for fire. Light it up. Yeah, that works. A lock with a symbol of cold. So we'll have to freeze something there in order to activate that, which I guess that's going to be what the fridge is for. We have a boot, rubber boots. Okay. Well, what is this? I could do something with this water. Yes, we could. Can we, well, we can't freeze it in the boot. Maybe we need to find like a canister or some kind of container to freeze it. All right. All right. Well, let's continue forward and see what we've got. What is this? Note. All right. Child Protective Service Ethics Committee Investigative Hearing. Interesting. Okay, so hearing officer, chief investigator Naomi Briggs, respondent Dr. Christopher Smith. Oh, he's in trouble. I mean, it would explain all the stuff happening, right? Yeah. Okay. HO. This investigative hearing, convened by the Ethics Committee under CPS authority, examines Dr. Christopher Smith's treatment of Miss Stonehouse. Dr. Smith, your statements are on record. You initiated the removal of the child from her mother's care. That decision led to the mother's suicide, followed by response. What? No, you can't put that on me. Miss Stonehouse needs help, and you bypassed protocol. You chose not to wait for a formal CPS investigation. There was no time. Miss Stonehouse's case, her mind is unlike anything I had seen, and her mother, she made sure of that. You stop talking about her in the present. You're a demagogue. She's all but gone. How many years has she been in a coma, Doctor? Interesting. The hearing took place years after I slipped into a coma? This is the truth, isn't it? No villains, no gods, no cults. Christopher wished me luck. He knew I was still out here following the breadcrumbs. Okay. So maybe this whole thing is we're in a coma. This battery is dead now. How long has it been? So we'll need to find a battery, I guess. This is getting even more interesting going on. The longer The more we discover. Okay, what is this? Gutters. Okay. Not sure what we'll use that for, but sure. And then we have this. It looks like those shackles are unlocked with a medallion or an emblem. All right. Well, we'll have to be on the lookout. All right. I'm thinking that's about it in here. Let's proceed forward. And this place has really fallen apart since the last time we were here. Which way do we go? I guess let's check out this side first. Anything on the chessboard? No. I know the organ was on the other side, I believe. Will this open? Oh, there's this. The hinges are completely rusted, but we have an oil can. Oh, the oil can's empty. I should fill it with oil first. Maybe from the lighting system. Okay, so we'll have to... Oh, can we do that? I guess we'll go back and do that. What is this? So this is what the old family heirloom really was. Just a $4.99 made in China trinket. It pains me. Not because we were lied to, but because I'm not even surprised. But a deal is a deal. I'll give your heart back to you, Mother. This was never our burden to carry. I need to make a copy of the amulet, chain included, and return it to her. Someone already made the mold for Mother's amulet. I wouldn't be surprised if it was me in a previous loop. I'll need to find the bronze, a furnace, and finally a chain. All right. Well, so we have the mold. What is in here? This requires a key. Will this work? It will. Of course. What a wonderful device. One of the blocks seems to be missing. All right, well, we'll come back when we have found that. All right, we can't proceed forward here, which is fine. I guess let's go back to the other side. There is the organ looks like it could work, but some partitions are missing. So we need to find more of them. What is this? Interesting. I don't know what that's for. Maybe after we get some of the organ cards. I guess we can't pick those up. We'll have to just add to them. That's okay. All right. What about over here? Anything? We got a note. We like notes. God, in your grace, forgive me. Forgive us. But above all, please save that child. I dragged her out, but I may as well have started the fire myself. She's safe now. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you. I know in my heart we did the right thing. One cannot turn away from cruelty. It was my choice, and I will answer for it when the time comes. They won't let me visit her. I know I'm not family, but I wish I could see her. Just once. Her doctor promised to give her my letter and the books. Jessica must have blamed herself for what Mother did. She's the one who saved us from the fire. I forgive you, and I know he will forgive you too. Poor Jessica. All right, what do we got in here? A bottle with a key. Okay. The key is inside the bottle, but the plastic is too hard to rip open. Could we burn it? No. We'll have to find something sharp. We got a medallion. And an organ card. Okay. So we'll need to find something sharp, I guess. What's this? Anything? Oh, he's missing. I remember this. I need to find one of those spheres. Where did they go? We saw one in the front room. I wonder if we can get to it. All right. Well, let's see. Can we go straight ahead? Probably not. That would be my guess. There's the three sisters. All this imagery, man. Okay, what is this? Oh, sharp metal. Well, about that plastic, I guess we don't need to worry too much about that after all. Let's go back to it. Get that key. Nice. Key to chest. What chest? I haven't seen one. Is there something else in here? Oh, the funnel. Okay. We can turn the generator on, which I bet we can then power up the freezer for, if I had to guess. Right? All right, let's go ahead and do this. Funnel. Gas. Okay. And then turn the generator on where? Or, okay, there we go. Nice. All right. So can we power this now? Okay. I don't know if it's working though. I'm not sure what we would... I feel like we want to freeze a container of water, maybe, from the inside. But I don't know what we could use to fill, like, as a container. Well, maybe we'll find something in here. We still need the oil from the lighting system. Okay, so we won't be able to get the orb until we can figure out what to do here. All right, and I don't see a container there. Can we do something? How can we get to the lighting system? That's the arrow, right, that we need? A rubber boot is stuck on the staircase. I've got a feeling I'll need it, but I can't reach. Poking it might push it further. Maybe I can pull it somehow. I love how they write it on the page with the bow and arrow as though you haven't already figured it out by this point. All right, is there anything else up there? I don't think so. Rubber boots. Can we use that to fill up water? No. Okay, so that's not what we want for it. That's okay. We'll figure this out. We're making progress little bit by little bit. We just keep pressing on. That's all we can do. Okay. We need to figure out how to get something to freeze in order to open the door to the orb. I don't know how we're going to find a battery for this unless we somehow have to MacGyver a berry. Will the medallion we found work for here? Aha! Rotate the board to set the gray and red blocks in their position. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So this might be a little difficult. Let's see. All right, let's rotate it again this way. And again. And then this way. How are we going to do this? Interesting. I don't know how we're going to get the gray one here, the red one, and the light gray one here. How could we do that? Because every time we do that, that's going to fall. What if we do a full turn this way? Oh, that's not going to work. But this guy is trapped here, so that might be a good thing. Maybe? Let's see. I don't know. I feel like... Okay, what if we rotate it like this? I feel like this isn't necessarily going to be the right answer. But I'm curious what will happen if we do this enough. Like, could we possibly arrive at an answer doing it this way? Maybe? Oh, we're so close. The red one needs to be over here. So what if that's sort of the answer, but we need to trap the red one over here first? Okay. Maybe we just need to go the other direction. Because the red one will always be trapped over there? Oh, but then the gray one's... This one's not right. Okay. So trap the red one. Then if we go back this way, does that do anything for us? What if we do that? So he doesn't bounce around again. Maybe. And then they go back up there. Okay. If I move this way, that guy will go where he needs. I don't know. I'm gonna try this. I feel like this is not quite right. Ugh. Okay. What if can I do something like, I don't even know. What it's going to involve some rotation here. The question is, what rotation specifically? Okay, I'm really just kind of grasping at straws a bit here. All right. What do we do? We're really kind of backwards now. It's okay. We're going to figure it out. I say we're going to figure it out. There's no telling. All right, let's do this. Get the red one out of this little cubby. And now it's going right back in. We don't want it to go right back in. Okay. So that one's there. Let's move this one down. Move it over here. Okay. We'll try this. All right. I really feel like we may have messed up. You were so close when the red was trapped, but the black one was not. Yeah, I feel like I'm farther away now than I was. Like, now I feel like the red one is trapped and I might have to reset. Because I'm having trouble. Well, maybe now. Okay, maybe now we can get the red one out finally. Oh! Oh! Okay, let me try trapping it like we talked about. Okay, so it's trapped now. If I turn back this way, this one won't move. If I keep moving this way, can we make any progress? I don't know. Okay, if I go back this way. Ugh. Okay. Maybe we have to have, like, the yellow one stop that one there. That might be what we do. So we have the yellow one here. Right? No, because he comes back. Well, that might not be bad, actually. Let me see. Then go back this way. Or, yeah. I feel like those should be maybe reversed. Because then when I do that. Okay, yeah. I feel like I need to have the yellow one. No. Yeah, that's the way I want it, right? Except for he keeps falling down every time. Well, that's definitely not what I want. All right, we're just gonna run with this. We're gonna we're gonna go with this. Okay. I'm not even sure. I feel like we may have oopsied this one. We were making better progress before. Alright, let's get the black one out of there. I think that's part of the problem. Okay. Now we said we wanted the... Which way do I want it? I feel like I want the yellow one trapping that one, maybe? Let's go like this. Rotate this. Rotate that. Go that way. Go that way. Okay. Maybe. This may be close to what I want. Let me think. If we turn it this way, this guy will fall here. This guy's trapped. That guy will fall there. What will happen then? We do this. Okay. He's gonna fall out unless I go, what if I go back this way? Okay. Try and keep that one there, maybe? I don't want to lose him out of there. Okay. If we go this way, does that get us anything? I feel like not necessarily. Now the silver one is out. It's the domino puzzle all over again, but harder, guys. Okay. We're just gonna kind of fiddle with it a bit, I think. See what we can't come up with. This is an interesting combination here. Alright. Now we're completely mixed up. That's totally fine. Okay. I feel like I want yellow over here for right now. Trap him back there. Okay. Now let's reverse this. Okay, so we'll at least have black in the right location. Alright. Now, let's see. Actually, let's rotate that way. Okay, I don't think we made any progress there. I think we're back where we were before. Okay. Rotate. Does this get us anything? I don't feel like it does. Alright. Well, maybe. That will send the black one up here. Maybe that's not bad. Let's see what that does for us. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be... If we could do... Oh. If we can do that with the yellow there instead, we got it, guys. We just gotta have the yellow here and the... Okay. Now we see what we're doing. So we need to get the yellow and the silver together. Alright. We have a goal now. I think we need to rotate this. I want to get the yellow up there somehow. Okay. Let's rotate this. All right. I'm kind of not getting exactly what I want. I'm just going back and forth, but we're trying. We're trying, guys. Ugh. I need something to block the yellow from going to extremes. Because it keeps getting blocked by one away. Let's try going the other direction. Okay. If we go this way, then that way, then back this way. Now we'll have 2. Okay, okay. Well, that's still black over there. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Keep the momentum going. Let's get both of them kind of over here together. Okay. Okay, I got yellow over there now. Now, can I keep it over there is the question. That is the question of the day. Let's see. I don't know how. I feel like we're going to have some issues with the silver one. All right. Now I think we've lost a little ground. That's okay. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. Okay. I need something blocking that one, honestly. All right. Can I do something with yellow here? I don't think so. We just reversed progress there. Okay. Well, maybe. If I go this way. Okay. All right. So now we have yellow and silver up here. I don't remember if they're in the right order. But we're going to have to get red and black into their proper homes without losing where yellow and silver are at, if we can. Because ideally, okay, so they're reversed. Ideally, we want this position, but black here, red here, and then these two swapped. So we need to swap them. So yellow needs to be over there. Okay. Okay. What's the correct move here? We're gonna have to figure out. I think we need to do this. No, not that. We may have made some backwards progress. Maybe. Yeah, we made some backwards progress. Okay. So we want yellow to be the outer one. This one's a little difficult, I feel like. Okay. I really don't want to go backwards here, but I feel like I'm going to have to. Okay. So yellow is there, but we want it to be... We kind of want yellow to be here and silver to be here. Okay. So yellow can be on the outside like that. Okay. All right. Almost. But we want yellow on the outside. These puzzles are starting to get increasingly more annoying, right? Like, it's more about, like, I'm sure there's a mathematical way to figure it out, but I feel like a lot of it is just, like, kind of trial and error and hope you get it right. All right. We've lost yellow now, but that's actually okay because that's going to put that one in there. Now if we can just get yellow to go in that spot. I hate that black piece. This is okay. It would have been better if these were reversed. Okay. But, okay. Do this. Okay. All right. Let's reverse that. Okay. Okay. Yellow and silver are in the right place. Red and black are still swapped, but I think we can figure this out. So if I go, I could send red here. Or I could send... I feel like we're going to lose silver no matter what we do. Unless... What if we, like, block it that way? We could get yellow going down there, which is okay for now. Okay. I don't know how we get... I think we need to, like, maybe figure out how to get red in the other one. Like, I don't know. I feel like we need to get black out of there is the main thing. Okay. So that's good. That's actually okay. We can... I don't want to send yellow back. I know I just kind of messed up silver and red a little bit, or silver and yellow a little bit, but that's okay. Because I'm using this block to keep yellow and silver in this little area. So I'm hoping that will be enough. But we'll see. And we'll send silver down here. I have to do this. Okay. I think I'm just swapping them around now. Not really making much progress. Maybe we have to send yellow up here. Maybe? Possibly. Okay. And we got to get black out of there. Let's just keep black here so we can get silver out. Alright. If we do that, I can send yellow over this way. But I actually don't want yellow over that way. But I don't want black up here either. I think we'll send silver down here for right now. And now we're just kind of back where we were before, I feel like. Where black is going to take over, right? Alright, what happens if we do that? Yeah, so let's just keep rotating this way, though. Okay. Let's actually send this way. Okay. Let's send that back that way one. I don't know that that actually got us anything. But let's see. I'm not sure that we're gaining anything. We're gonna see. Yeah, black is back to where it was before. Let's rotate this way. And what happens if we just do this? Because we don't want yellow there, right? Can we somehow get red to go back where it's supposed to be? We were literally just in this spot just a second ago. Come on, red. Go where you're supposed to go. Which isn't here. I'm going to send red up here for a minute. If I can. My goodness. Ugh. Alright. If we send red up that way and try and get black out of the area. Yeah, it just keeps going back and forth. I feel like... we got to figure out a way to... we were in a better position before, I think. We were so close. And now I just feel like we've gone backwards in time. I'm like semi-randomly rotating things because this black one keeps getting in front. figure it out. I could always just rotate in the same direction for a while and see where that leads us. I just keep getting this one in the way. Now, if the silver one wasn't there, that would be, you know, basically perfect. The silver one's gonna end up being in the way. Well, okay. Get that one out of the way. Move that one. Okay. Yeah, we're not really making any progress that direction. Okay. I really don't want the red up in that corner. I feel like that is causing us a lot of issue. Okay. Now we're kind of blocking this passageway right now from black, but we also have red stuck up here. So maybe we use this. Okay. That took a while. You saw the solution a few times, but not sure. Yeah, I feel like we're right there on the brink. Okay, so now that we have red on the right side, I feel like we need to get yellow up here, because then we can pop it in this corner. We can send black down. We're going to have issue with this one, I feel like. No, I don't want to do that. That's going to get us back in the issue we were at before. Okay. Well. Now, how are we going to escape this? Red needs to be up there. And I feel like this should be black. We've made a little progress, but it would need to be like this was silver, this was yellow, and then this was black. Because then they would just fall into place perfectly. Can I just like use the Rubik's Cube cheat and just like pull the stickers off and move them to the right places? My goodness. Okay. That one. Are we gonna like have to do something where we move this one down here and up? Maybe. Let's see. So that's... I'm gonna try rotating this. Okay, so that'll get black out. I don't know that that necessarily helps us. Maybe. That goes right back in. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah, how are we going to get black to not go back up here? There's really not a way. It's just going to happen. Okay. Now, is there... it's like I can't do it if red's in the way. I need red as a placeholder. Yeah, it's so weird. This puzzle is definitely frustrating. It's like a Rubik's Cube on drugs. Alright, so I can send red that way. If I send it this way, Does that get us anything? I think both the black and the red should be stuck in their respective corners, and then you turn to the brown falls. Yeah, I think so. If I turn it this way, red comes here, black gets stuck in the corner. I don't know if that helps. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna send yellow up top. Okay. I think we're going to send red over here. Send yellow back down. Red is not really... Okay, okay. That could actually be good. Okay, okay. Sort of. I feel like we're very close. Now I could get red stuck in this corner, which I think would be good. Okay. That's actually good. Right? This is what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted. Right? Oh my gosh, that took 18,000 years. Oh, we got it. Okay. What do we got? Some kind of cord? Well then, we got an eyeball. Oh wait, it's just an orb. Okay. Well, that's good. We have one of the orbs that we need. That's crazy. Well, at least now, which side was it on? I think it was on the other side. At least now we can place one of these orbs. Does that do anything for us? It lights that up, but we still are going to have to get that orb. And to do that, we're going to have to find something frozen. So, I'm not sure. I was right. Yep, exactly. I'm so glad we got that one done. That was crazy. I don't know what we could freeze. And I still am not sure how to fill the oil can. It said from the lighting system. How could we do that? Like, I don't see a place. Unless it means, like, over here somewhere. Like, not here, but... I can't click over here anymore. And I can't click, like, down there. I keep checking the different oil lamps. Unless it's maybe something out here. But the lighting system is inside. I feel like any oil we get would need to be inside, right? And the only places I see lights is like these ones. Or something around here. I think that was just the computer though. I don't know. I don't think we have anything we can do with that. Not yet. Is there somewhere else that we can get oil from? Is there anything on the floor that we've missed? I don't know. Anything here? Like, why can we come here? Is there something here that we need to do? I don't know. Maybe not yet. I don't see anything we can do to interact in this area. It's very pretty, but I don't think there's anything we can do with it yet. Maybe, no, it's this. I still haven't found the block for that. Tried the place where you need to put something frozen, the oil can. So the oil can is empty. I have tried to use it in the fridge. I guess I could try filling it with water. Yeah, I need something else here. I could do something with this water, but I don't have a container for it. There's nothing, like, I can't put it water in the boots or anything. I wonder if we might need the gutters, but we need to find some more of them. Like, I would think we could fill up the oil over here, but I can't access that. Of course, now at this point in time, I can't even remember where we wanted to use the oil can at. Let me think. Is there anything else here? What confuses me is that we can go forward, but we can't seem to do anything here. Unless it's very subtle and I'm missing it. I'm trying to check everything, but I'm guessing that's going to be end game. Maybe miss something. So we have this, but we need more of these organ cards before we can do anything with that. And there's this, but I don't know what to do with that. I assume that'll become relevant after after we find the organ cards. Another cable situation. I mean, maybe. But I did try swapping both of them, and nothing is obviously visible. Visibly changed. We need the other orb. Alright, let me try looking on the other side. Well, actually, can I do anything here? There's a fallen lamp there. No, and I can't do anything with that lamp either. Let me check this side. That's just for the box. Can I do anything with this? No. I want to know what key to the chest is. What does that mean? Can I open this? Oh, this is what I needed the oil can for. Yeah, okay, so the oil can is empty. Maybe I should fill it with oil first from the lighting system. That would be great if I knew how to do that. Like, I don't see anywhere where I could interact with the lighting system. I would think it would be where we lit it originally. But that doesn't let me click on it anymore. I mean, unless there's some way I can get up here. I don't know. I think that's through that door, and I don't think I can get there yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, I gotta find that piece, and that's gonna be a very tiny piece. So there very well could be something super small hiding around on the grounds. I'm very curious what these boots are going to be used for. See, I can't interact with that. This would be where I would think maybe I could do something with the lighting system, but I can't go back over there anymore. And I've got to have something frozen for that. I don't know. Well, I think we're going to muse on this a while and think about it. I've already checked the majority of stuff outside. I will do a full check next time. Because the last thing I had needed was the bow. And we had got the bow, and there was nothing else except for the refrigerator to do anything with. So I'm not sure. But sometimes, you know, sometimes I see things when I'm editing my videos, and I'm like, facepalm, why didn't I see this while I was playing? So maybe that will be a case this time. We'll have to see if that ends up being the case this time or not. I'm really not sure. I think nothing can be found inside at the moment, it seems. Yeah, we're kind of at that point where it's like we know what we need. We're just not sure where it's at. We need some kind of container to fill up with the water. And then we can use that in the freezer. And then we'll be able to use that to open the door to the orb. Once we get that, we can open the door And who knows? Maybe the oil we need is through that door. I don't know. We're kind of at a, chicken or the egg situation right now. What puzzle do we need to solve first? It's gonna be that one small thing that we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why didn't we see this? But I find a lot of times it helps if like I just kind of muse over it and let my brain over the week, and then maybe come back fresh. It's just like the domino puzzle. Like, we figured that out a lot quicker than if we tried to muscle through it last time. I feel like it was still a bit hit or miss, but I mean, I think we did a lot better than we did before. So, but anyways, I hope you guys had fun with that. Even though we did get stuck on that stupid marble puzzle for like 18,000 years, we finally got it. So that was good. It's always frustrating when you can see what the answer should be, but you have a little bit of trouble just maneuvering it to get there. But hey, we got it. I would have thought the other half of the plastic bottle, but you could not take it, right? Like, that would have been super convenient. We had the funnel, and then we had the plastic bottle. Boom, problem solved. I'm wondering if it's going to be like another towel situation. Like, maybe we can take the towel off the fence. I haven't tried that. The one that we use to get in here. Like, maybe that's an option. We could certainly try that next time. But so there'll be a few things that we can try, I think. But yeah, we will be back here on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central. We're going to be playing some Phasmophobia, and we're going to be doing some more of the Cursed Hollow event. I feel like we're about almost 50% through the cosmetic unlock, which I really want to get, because when they do unlock cosmetics, I want to definitely be able to have that unlocked. So I to be real though, I have not had a chance to play Phasmo off stream yet, so I'm still at the exact same progress that I was. I might have some time to play tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. But either way, I expect to be about 50% through when we play on Tuesday. So anyways, let us see. We're gonna get some raids going. Oh, that will be Tuesday at 6 p.m. I think I forgot to say the time, but it's Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central. And now we're going to try and get some raids going. I think on Rumble, we're gonna raid Reolock, playing some WoW Burning Crusade Classic, which honestly I've been thinking about playing too, because I'm kind of getting tired of retail. Like, I miss the old WoW, man. But and then on Twitch, I think we'll raid Misty. We haven't raided her in quite a while, I think. It says she's playing the headliners, so we'll see. She's not right at this exact moment, but maybe she will be. So let's go ahead and get these two raids going. So once again, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Shadow, for joining me. I appreciate anyone else who was lurking. I hope you had fun. And remember, you can always check out the VODs on the VODs channel if you missed some, or the videos when they're edited to take out all the boring bits. But anyways, I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you guys Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central. Until then, guys, bye.